Okay, just looking for some Planet X objects. We got something bright up in the sky up there. Not sure if it's an object. Has the appearance of one. We've got the lean of one. It's an object, alright. Planet X object just around sunset. About 80, 90 kilometres away over the Blue Mountains. Coming down very slowly. Watched it for a minute or two and it hasn't even come down 1,000 metres. It's just an idea for you as how far away it is. I'll just wind way back. No zoom, no object. How do I find it again? Okay, we still got some sun. There she is. Call it a her for now. That's full zoom. And that's from out of this world, guys. Slowly coming down around about our water catchment area, Lake Burra which is a good 85 kilometres. It's 50-55 miles for these guys that ain't down with the metric. Away from my current position in Western Sydney. We've had bad weather. It's rain for the past 4 days and clouds, so I haven't spotted them guiding any objects down. But that one's slowly falling. Call it what you will. Planet X object, one of the planets of the Planet X system. Object, Dave Dobbs object. This object, that object. Bit of a UFO if you'd ask me. But thanks to Miss Albers and the guys out there in the know, I'm aware it's an object of the Planet X system. I know it's a bit shaky, like these guys have complained. Basically I'm standing on a veranda with 4 to 5 metre drop to the grass one side, a couple metre drop on the other side, the concrete, a few metres. And the part of the veranda isn't bolted on too good that I'm standing on. And it's about 3 inches wide, about 7-8 centimetres metric wide, and I do not feel really comfortable because I'm leaning up against the guttering using both hands. A lot of the time when it's windy I have to use one hand, so it's not very fun at all. And these objects are getting steered away from the city here. Like I said, they're 50-55 miles away. These objects are getting steered away from a city of 5 million to land out in the Blue Mountains, which is a national park, which just has basically one train line running through it, and bush for 190 k's one way and a couple of 100 k's the other way, with a few farmhouses dotted in between, so they can dump all the objects out there practically unseen. The only thing they don't take into consideration is that their obfuscation techniques at dusk and dawn don't work, and they can't hide it from my prying eyes or the P900's zoom. Typical V formation. I'm at full zoom, guys, as close as I can get. Standard colour, standard sunset setting. I haven't upped the ISOs or anything. That's how you get it. Looks like it's falling more or less straight down now that they've steered it out over the mountains. You couldn't expect them to let a bus-sized, former planetary object fall on a city of 5 million. Practically, it seems to be every time I pull the camera out these days. I catch one. I give free rein to a great guy with a channel out there, Brandon Corey Nagley. Uses as much as my work as his heart desires. He's got a few more subs than I have. On his channel, I can just see it to the human eye now, but it looks like they're taking it out a bit further. It's just brushing off the arm. Yeah, it's come down, but not so much. We're out of the stratosphere now, I'd say. Now they've got it heading to the south, as you can see from the V pattern at the side onto us. I was saying one of my posts last week, I had 3 10-minute uploads, 30 minutes of these objects, but they weren't in the V formation. They were in looking very close to a contrail of an airplane, and I thought, no, they're not Planet X objects, and the whole 30 minutes I wiped out and ditched. And then I seen the spotter planes that fly low looking for them and assist in the steering of them away from the population, and I noticed the contrail on the spotter plane and the contrail that I had on the Planet X object are totally different. But I wiped the whole 30 minutes away of 3 different objects I'd lost. But I'm catching them almost daily when the weather allows for it now. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit side on now, so from right to left here it's heading from north to south, so it appears as though it's heading towards the south. So it's come down about 2,000 metres in 10 minutes. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm not going to run for just 15 minutes long on one object. Maybe I'll stop it and come back for it. Show you it a bit longer, okay? Okay, praise the Lord.